Good morning, class 5 students. Welcome to your English online class. Today we are going to revise chapter 1, 2 and 3 in English grammar. So let's revise. First of all, we are talking about chapter 1, the sentence. What is sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Means a group of words that makes complete sense, complete meaning is called a sentence. And when we write any sentence, first letter should be capital, full stop at the end, and it should give complete sense. What is the rule for the sentence? It should give complete sense, it should begin with capital letter, and it should end with a full stop. So look at exercise 1 which we have already done. So go through this exercise which is given on page number 5. If you are having any doubt, you may ask. Okay, so exercise 2 is already given here. Which of the following group of words are sentences and which are phrases? Means which is giving a complete meaning is the sentence and which is not giving complete sense is a phrase. And a sentence has a subject and verb in it. Okay? Without verb and without subject, our sentence is not completed. Now we are talking about kinds of sentences. A sentence can perform 4 kind of functions. A sentence can make a statement. The boys are swimming in the river. A sentence that states or declares something is called a declarative sentence or a statement. Then next is a sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence or a question. A sentence can give an order or make a request is called a command or imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command, a request or an advice is called an imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses some strong or sudden feeling is called exclamatory sentence. And every sentence begins with a capital letter, you know very well, and we use full stop at the end of declarative sentence, imperative sentence, and a question mark at the end of interrogative sentence, and an exclamation mark at the end of exclamatory sentence. So there are 4 kinds of sentences: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. All sentences, every sentence begins with a capital letter, but we use full stop at the end of declarative or imperative sentence. We use question mark at the end of interrogative sentence. We use exclamation mark at the end of exclamatory sentence. So exercise 1 is given here. Go through this exercise, practice it at your home, and if you are having any doubt, you may ask. Okay, now we are talking about chapter 3, subject and predicate. The person or thing we speak about is called the subject. What is subject? The person or thing we speak about is called the subject. And what is said about the subject is called the predicate. Look at the examples. The little girl is mopping the floor. What we are talking about? The girl. Little girl is the subject and is mopping the floor is the predicate part. Birds fly. Who is doing the work? Birds. And fly is predicate part. The dog barked at the stranger. What we are talking about? Dog. So dog is the subject and barked at the stranger is the predicate part. Here are some sentences that have been divided into 2 parts and the parts have been mixed up. Fit the right parts together to make meaningful sentence. One has been done for you. Like flowers bloom in the garden. This exercise we have already done. So go through this exercise. If you are having any doubt, you may ask. Okay. Now look at the exercise 2. Circle the subject and underline the predicate in each of the following sentence. First of all, when we do any sentence, any question in the sentence, first of all read the instructions carefully. What is written here? What is written here? Circle the subject. So you will have to circle the subject and underline the predicate. You know what is subject, what is predicate, but if you don't follow the instructions carefully, it will be wrong. Okay, the earth moves around the sun. What is subject here? what we are talking about? The earth. So the earth is subject and moves around the sun is predicate. The sheep are grazing in the field. What we are talking about? The sheep. So the sheep is subject and grazing in the field is predicate. So what will you do? You will circle the sheep, and are grazing in the field you will underline. Okay. So go through this chapter, go through these exercises which are given in your book, and do it carefully. If you are having any doubt, any confusion, you may ask. That's all for today. In next class we will give you the worksheet related to the chapters. Okay. Thank you.